Hi, you should have logged into the training site by now. Just wanted to cover a couple of things. I had a couple of questions, so I wanted to give some clarification. Waited for some questions to come in and got enough to get some good questions answered for you. Of course, when you come into the website, you're going to actually have your outline. So you can click here to look at your outline and do your generic. It's basically the generic outline for the class. Um, and social media changes a lot. Um, So if something happens where we're going to make a little bit of difference and change, I will do that to make the class more current because these things change a lot in social media. Also, you have a question area. Thank you guys. We had some submission of questions there. And I didn't know that the little avatar pictures were covering up the question area. I did clarify that for you. So thank you very much for submitting your questions. I really appreciate that. It helps the class let me know that that happened for you guys. So I do look at that to answer questions. We have our picture that represents our course. My information here. I also have a Twitter feed that I will just drop things tips that I find useful for the class. On the left, we have a lesson, and that is just some information to let you know what we're talking about for the weeks of the class. And also, if I have any links, I'll link them here. But this is the lecture that we're going to cover. It's usually an in-person lecture. It repeats what I talked about in the lecture. When you submit your homework assignment, of course, you're going to submit it to Cascode here at Evernote. And of course, your subject line should read this information here. And in addition to it, you should have your name listed after the hashtag and then hashtag the name of the homework assignment. So you're going to submit them via email. Let's look at our first homework assignment because we're almost due to come up to turning it in. And the first homework assignment, if I click on it, will actually talk about search engine optimization because I have a lot of people create a lot of content all over the internet and it's just not right for the search engine. So basically the things that they're going to pick up on the internet or want people to type in and find are not even on the page. So people will never find their materials unless they know to go exactly to the page. Very, very seldom people know to go exactly to your page. It has to be out there. So Google, Bing, Yahoo can pick it up. So the first thing you're going to see is the training objectives, and that just gives you a definition of what we're going to talk about, establishes the goals of this training module. Then down you'll see the study tools, and there's flashcards, there's a game, and then there's an actual test. Then you'll also see all the terms listed. This is just to help you to understand what things we're looking for and the term goals. With search engine optimization and social media marketing, it becomes a whole different language. So I thought I'd just give you the terms so you don't have to figure out guessing what terms you need to know. And these tools kind of make it a little bit interesting instead of just reading the terms here. I've created flashcards that you can use on your cell phone, your computer, your iPad. And if you click on
Web
it,
page.
it says the word. If you flip it over and click on
A
it,
single electronic document on the internet.
it reads the
Typically,
word
web
out.
pages are encoded in HTML and are designed to be downloaded and viewed in a web browser.
So you can actually use those also. And then, of course, if we go back to the online assignment, we can actually see a game called Scatter that's actually in the study tools also. And the Scatter game will allow you to match the terms. So we're going to look at the terms here with the Scatter game. And with that in mind, if I start the game, I can actually match the terms to the definition. Now, in order to get that right, just make sure that you drag and slide over. And if it's wrong, it's going to jump back out. Pretty easy. Again, it's just going to jump right back out. So when you choose the animal that's right, let me pick one that's right here. URL, boom, it disappears. All right, good. Let me turn it off because I'm going to have a long scatter time here. All right, the next thing that you can actually look at is the test. And the test, basically, you have all the tests that are going to be out there and available. So with the test, all you have to do is go ahead, and if you want to, just go ahead and check the answer here. And then when you get done, you can print the test. You can look at it. You have every question I will answer on a quiz or an exam. No surprises here. All right, and then you can, so that's the flashcards, the game, and the SEO terms there listed. And then what you'll have is the video. The video is, I like this video a lot because it explains the basic things that I cover in class. And also there's a guide and your questions that you're going to submit. Here I give you the timestamps and everything, so it makes it very easy. But this video will help you with understanding how to structure your WordPress post. So you're going to get a general understanding of how to write something properly on the internet instead of just writing and hoping that it works. Of course, you want to be creative with your content, but then you can go back and apply the SEO techniques to it and make sure that your articles that you write on the internet, even simple posts on Facebook, you want to think about the words that you use so that they can be found with search engine optimization. So these techniques can help you out tremendously understanding the words matter. The keyword profile is a second thing, and this is a tool that will help you understand when you type in a word on the internet what other people are typing in. So I'm going to type in sales training. I'm going to go ahead and I'm on Google. I'm going to go ahead and choose search. Now, what I find here is all the terms that are available. I'm going to go ahead and close this box. I don't want any help, and I don't want to get anything but the terms. So here I can see there's sales training, there's sales training programs, sales training ideas, sales training courses. I would look at this list if I was doing sales training and identify which one of these words could help me as far as taking this keyword and writing a whole article about that keyword. Again, there's hundreds of words here, so you want to look at these words and you want to be careful not to try to use everything, but I start with something and move forward from there. Again, it starts with sales training things. It starts with A all the way down to Z if there's a Z. And again, you can see here that they will give you more information also on the search volume, how many people are doing it, cost per click, and the competition if you subscribe. You don't have to. You can click on copy all, and all of the keywords, 386 keywords, copy to the clipboard with this one. And then I can actually go to and paste this information inside of WordPad, Excel, and then basically go at it as far as go at it, and then I can actually go look at this and pick the ones I want and document it for later use. Pretty easy things to do here. That is the keyword IO tool. Keyword tool IO, I'm sorry. And then of course, let's say I want to write an article and I want to create a sexy title for my article. I would type in sales using HubSpot.com blog topic generator, sales training, and then it will give me some topics. You don't have to choose these topics. You can actually look at these topics and come up with your own version of them. But this helps you to brainstorm your topics so that when you write a post, it is actually something that's interesting to the reader. Remember, the reader is going to see your topics and click on them or not if they see them in the list. So again, this makes it a lot more interesting. You can try again if you want to. Click on give me topics and get a little bit more. Now these are the blog topic generators from HubSpot. But also you'll notice on my homework assignment, I gave you a whole bunch of free tools. I don't expect you to learn them all now. But if you go to free tools and you scroll down, what you will see is a bunch of tools available to you. Again, I don't want to confuse you by thinking you have to go to all of these tools. But if you go down to the section that says topic generators, I've given you even more topic generators. So you can actually play with topic generators. Maybe HubSpot doesn't give you enough, but you can go into another generator and see what's going on there. And again, this may or may not work for you. You may find something, or you may just have to say, you know what, I don't like this, but putting these two together, I could actually make a topic that I like. So again, there you go there. You might be able to come up with something, I would think. All right, that is what you're going to do. So when you write your profile post on anything you want, It has to be 300 characters inside of WordPress, your WordPress blog you created in class. And it should have you should think about your topic that you're going to write, what your keyword is. I definitely want you to have chosen a keyword, and then of course come up with a sexy title with all of them, right? And this is your video cast. Again, your Twitter profile, if you feel like it, you can do that, optional. But again, you should be ready with the quiz because I gave you all the answers before class. Good luck. If you have any questions, make sure you post them on the question post, and we shall see you.